Today's video is going to cover onions. So what we've done is we bought onions at the store, we cut the bottoms off, let them sit in water for several days until the roots start to take, and then plant them in this used coconut coir. And they've been growing quite well. And this is actually my third harvest. Because what I decided to do was just leave them growing, cut them off, and leave them in here and continue to harvest them. So this has worked really well, but it got me thinking, why don't I just take some directly from the store and plant them and get them growing and then harvest them like I'm harvesting these. These are quite a bit bigger, and I just bought them at the store yesterday, so I put them in water just to get the roots started. So what I'm going to do next is put some used coconut coir in here, get it moist, and then I'll replant these. And this is pretty simple. Nothing fancy. I'll go add some water, and then we'll start working on planting. And for those of you who've not used coconut coir, it takes a lot to get wet. You have to squeeze out the water and get it all moist. But once it has the water content within it, it lasts a long time and does a great job holding and maintaining water. All right, so I'm just keeping this pretty simple. Just digging an easy hole, planting these down in there, covering them back up, and putting enough pressure on there to give it some support until the roots take hold. Well, this is a follow-on to my onion experiment, and you can see some of the onions are dying off on the leaves. Eventually, I think it could turn around, and once the roots get established. On a good note, though, the ones that we put in right away and cut them, you can already see growth is coming on. So I think this will grow with the roots, and so I think the best method at this point is as soon as you get the onions, you put them in the refrigerator, you cut the bottom off when you use them, and put them in either water or maybe coconut coir with a lot of moisture, and let them grow from there. And here are the smaller onions, and you can see with a difference is the number of times that we've cut them and they've come back. So this is the first time, so there's usually only one or two leaves that are coming out. The one that is multiple leaves we've harvested, it's on its third time. Some, like the one back here, didn't even, it just looks like it's died. Nothing's happening there. So there is a limit to how many times these can be harvested. Right now I'd say 3 and call it at that point. But other than that, it's worked quite well.